Hello, crypto enthusiasts. Welcome back to Digital Assets Unfiltered, your go-to source for all things crypto. Today, we're diving into the world of Bitcoin and crypto's harshest critics. Join us as we unmask the figures and explore the criticisms that have echoed through the crypto space. Dimon, Warren Buffett, Jim Cramer, Bill Gates. What do they all have in common? They are Bitcoin crypto bashers who love to poop on the crypto markets parade any chance they get. Dimon is known for market manipulation. We have read this page before, you remember? When he successfully manipulated the market to buy gold ETFs. Let's start off with some of the lesser-known Bitcoin crypto bashers and move to the most well-known. Robert Shiller. Renowned for his skepticism towards cryptocurrencies, Robert Shiller stands out as a prominent figure in the field. As a distinguished economist and Nobel laureate, he possesses the expertise and qualifications to scrutinize Bitcoin and other digital currencies. In a recent interview with CNBC, Shiller boldly asserted that Bitcoin appears to be nothing more than a bubble, casting doubt on its long-term sustainability. Despite his belief that Bitcoin is a bubble, he remains confident that the most popular virtual currency will not vanish from the market or plummet to zero. Joseph Stiglitz. Joseph Stiglitz, a renowned economist and Columbia professor, has emerged as a vocal critic of virtual currencies. With a Nobel Prize under his belt, Stiglitz has taken a firm stance against cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin. In fact, during the 2016 IMF World Bank Spring Meeting in Washington, he boldly called for the outlawing of Bitcoin. While many companies and regulatory bodies have been working towards creating a flexible and prosperous regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies, Stiglitz firmly believes that the best course of action is to completely ban them. He argues that implementing regulations will only diminish the demand for Bitcoin and ultimately lead to its demise. Stiglitz explains his viewpoint by stating, "In my opinion, if you regulate virtual currencies to prevent money laundering and other illicit activities, the demand for Bitcoin would cease to exist. By attempting to regulate the abuses, you inadvertently regulate the very existence of cryptocurrencies." Democrat Congressman Brad Sherman. During a recent House Financial Services Committee meeting, Congressman Brad Sherman passionately called on his fellow lawmakers to take immediate action and put an end to the rise of cryptocurrencies. He emphasized the importance of the US dollar as the global standard for financial transactions, highlighting the crucial role played by the New York Fed in facilitating major oil and other transactions. Congressman Sherman's plea to nip this in the bud and introduce a bill to outlaw all forms of cryptocurrency reflects his concerns about the potential impact on the country's international power. He states, "An awful lot of our international power comes from the fact that the US dollar is the standard unit of international finance and transactions," he said. Clearing through the New York Fed is critical for major oil and other transactions. Jim Cramer. The host of Mad Money has always been bearish on Bitcoin and crypto, at least until today. He always would state that Bitcoin and crypto was about to crash and look elsewhere to invest. That seems to have all changed until today when he became the bullish supporter of Bitcoin to start the new year of 2024 off. He stated, "Bitcoin has demonstrated remarkable resilience. The thing about Bitcoin is you can't kill it." This sentiment reflects a growing recognition of Bitcoin's staying power in the financial world, even among its earlier skeptics. The Mad Money host 3 months ago was highly bearish on the world's largest cryptocurrency. He went on to say, "Bitcoin is a technological marvel, and I think people need to start recognizing it's here to stay." Cramer also took note of another famous Bitcoin skeptic, to put it mildly, saying the late Charlie Munger was blind to this. Dimon. This guy takes the cake for the most hypocritical basher all time in our opinion. We know it's all for market manipulation, but he does it knowing he will look like the biggest market flipper, and he does not even try and hide it. Dimon has called Bitcoin a Ponzi scheme for years, recently said for the government to shut it down and ban it. They are decentralized Ponzi schemes, and the notion that it's good for anybody is unbelievable, he said. The CEO of the powerful Wall Street bank would prefer canceling crypto. though JP Morgan is using intrinsically related blockchain technology to move billions. It is like watching the worst scripted movie and saying it was written by Martin Scorsese. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, a prominent figure in the world of finance and one of the wealthiest individuals globally, holds numerous investments in various financial institutions, including banks. This leads us to ponder whether he would find satisfaction in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Buffett, however, remains unconvinced about the intrinsic value of Bitcoin and asserts that it fails to generate any tangible benefits. In a recent discussion with CNBC, he elaborated on his viewpoint, stating that this digital asset essentially yields nothing and predicts a bleak future for virtual currencies. The late Charlie Munger felt the same. Bill Gates. Bill Gates leaves a bad stench wherever he goes. The media may try to cover his actions to justify his motives, but there are those who are well aware of his true intentions within society. Contrary to what his foundation claims, his endeavors are far from being driven by genuine humanitarianism. Therefore, it comes as no surprise that he harbors disdain towards Bitcoin and the world of cryptocurrencies. At the start of the year, when Bitcoin's price had already plummeted from 20,000, he expressed his desire to short Bitcoin if there was a convenient method available. Moreover, during an AMA session on Reddit, he made a startling claim that cryptocurrencies have directly resulted in multiple fatalities. When discussing the anonymity of cryptocurrencies, he emphasized, "The main feature of cryptocurrencies is their anonymity. I don't think this is a good thing. The government's ability to find money laundering and tax evasion and terrorist funding is a good thing." Nouriel Roubini. Nouriel Roubini, a blockchain basher who famously called Bitcoin the mother of all bubbles, is an NYU professor and one of those who predicted the 2008 financial crisis. He has been discussing with several cryptocurrency leaders and figures about virtual currencies and blockchain technology. He stated, "Cryptoland has been the mother of all price manipulations, pump and dump schemes, spoofing, wash trading, front-running, insider trading, conflicts of interest of exchanges, Tether and other stablecoins created by fiat propping up BTC by 80%, which he got from a scholarly study." Roubini has stated that blockchain technology is the most hyped technology and that it has no real use cases. Roubini's nickname is Dr. Doom for his predictions. But like Jamie Dimon, the hypocrisy is clear. He sees room for an asset-backed digital coin that he started, of course, that could help protect against higher prices and benefit from soaring demand for land and commodities, as well as a loss of confidence in fiat currencies. He's working with Dubai-based Atlas Capital Team LP, which he joined 2 years ago as co-founder and chief economist, to create the new products. Roubini believes that the US dollar's dominant position may be at risk due to excessive money printing and the increasing trend of de-dollarization among global adversaries. So, he sees himself as a savior using blockchain technology. The irony. In the end, blockchain technology will have a huge impact on the future, and more elites will have to get on board. As time passes, more and more people who were skeptics will get on board. If you found this exploration intriguing, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe.